Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with chapter number 4, that is quadratic equation. Now, first of all, what is a quadratic equation? You must understand what is a quadratic equation. So, what is a quadratic equation? That is a quadratic polynomial. You had learned about this in your lower standards. Okay, that is px square, which is equals to ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, where your a must be not equals to 0 and your a, b and c must be a real numbers. Okay, now this is a standard form of the quadratic equation. That means whenever you are having a quadratic equation, you will have that equation in this form, that is ax square plus bx plus c, which is equals to 0. This is known as a quadratic equation and it is a standard form of quadratic equation also. Suppose you are having an equation which is in the form of x square plus 5x plus 6, which is equals to 0. So this is your quadratic equation because it has the highest power as 2. Okay, now what is a quadratic equation? The equation which is having highest power 2, that means degree is 2 here, that is your quadratic equation. Okay, now next, the variable x must have the highest power 2. Okay, this variable x must have the highest power 2. Suppose I am writing a quadratic equation which is x cube plus x square plus x plus 1, which is equals to 0. So this is not a quadratic equation because it is having the highest power as 3. Here the variable is x and the variable x is having highest power as 3. So this is not your quadratic equation. Your quadratic equation must have the highest power as 2. Okay, now here your a must be not equals to 0. So we can't take any constant which is equals to 0 over here. Suppose if I am taking that 0x square plus, let me take x, 0x square plus x plus 1, which is equals to 0. So here my variable is x and the highest power of variable is 2, but since my a is 0 over here, so this whole term will become 0, so I can't take 0x square over here. Okay, so because the condition is a must be not equals to 0, so we can't take 0 over here. So this is not a quadratic equation. This equation will not form a quadratic equation. Okay, for your quadratic equation, your degree must be, highest degree must be 2 and that will be your a must be not equals to 0. This is your condition for quadratic equation. Okay, now your degree must be in the descending order of x. That means if it is x square over here, then in second term your order must be 1 and in third term your order must be 0. Since we are not having any x term over here, this c is your constant over here. So this is your just constant. So we are not having any x. So the degree of x is 0 over here. Okay, the degree of x is 1 over here, the degree of x is 2 over here. That means we are getting in descending order 2, 1 and 0. So this is your standard form of quadratic equation. Remember this. Okay, now we are going to start with the exercise. Now see students, in exercise number 4.1, we are having question number 1 as check whether the following are quadratic equations or not. You have to check that these equations are your quadratic equation or not. So I am doing some sums for you and some sums will be in homework. Okay, I am doing the first one for you, that is x plus 1 the whole square, which is equals to 2 into x minus 3. Okay, now since here x square, when you will expand this, okay, it will be in the form of a plus b the whole square. That will be a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, so put all the values over here. That will be x square, since a is x over here and b is 1. So that will be x square plus 2 into a into b. B is 1 over here, so I am not writing 1. That is 2x plus 1 square is 1, which is equals to, multiply this with 2 with x and 2 with minus 3. So that will be 2x minus 6. Okay, now here x square, shift this 2x, 2x will get cancelled because same side sign, and this 1 will go over here, so that will be minus, or else you will bring this 6 over here. Okay, so that will be plus 1 minus 6, so it will be minus 5, which is equals to 0. Now you are getting x square minus 5, which is equals to 0. Here the highest degree of x is 2. Okay, see, you are getting highest degree of x is 2. So it is your quadratic equation. Okay, so this equation is your quadratic equation. Next, second is in your homework. I am doing the third one. Now third one, your question is x minus 2 into x plus 1, which is equals to x minus 1 into x plus 3. What we will do, we will expand these two brackets. Okay, we will multiply these two brackets. So multiply first term with first term with second term, then multiply second term with first term and second term with second term. Okay, this way you have to multiply. Here also you will have to do it like this: first term with first term with second term with first term, and second term with second term. Okay, so multiply x into x, it will be x square minus x into plus 1, so that will be plus x. Okay, starting with the third sum again, x minus 2 into x plus 1, which is equals to x minus 1 into x plus 3. You have to multiply this with this term, this with this term, then this with this, then this with this. Okay, so your answer will be, when you will expand, x multiplied by x will be x square. Since it is plus over here, so x multiplied by 1, that is plus x, minus 2 into x, that is minus 2x, and minus 2 into plus 1, that is minus 2, which is equals to, same you have to do for this side also, that is x minus 1 into x plus 3. So x multiplied by x will be x square, x multiplied by plus 3, it will be plus 3x, minus 1 into x will be minus x, and minus 1 into plus 3, it will be minus 3. Now x square and x square from both the sides will get cancelled because they are with same sign. Okay, so it will get cancelled, and this plus x and minus 2x, it will be minus x with bigger number of sign, that is minus. So it will be minus x, minus 2, bring this to this side, that will be minus 2 plus 3, and bring this 3x to this side, that will be minus 3x. So it will be minus x, minus 3x, minus 2 and plus 3, which will be equals to 0. Since we had bring every terms on the left hand side, so on right hand side we will write which is equals to 0. Okay, now minus x into minus x and minus 4x, it will minus 3x, it will give you minus 4x, minus 2 plus 3, it will give you plus 1. So we are having minus 4x plus 1, which is equals to 0. Now since this is the equation in which you are having variable x, but you are not having highest power 2, so it is not a quadratic equation because the highest degree is 1 here. Okay, so this equation is not your quadratic equation. Now moving towards next questions. See, next I am giving you one I had done, second, fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh in your homework. Okay, I am doing with the I am doing seventh, eighth is in your homework. Okay, now for this sum, x plus 2 the whole cube, that is your seventh number, x plus 2 the whole cube, which is equals to 2x into x square minus 1. Now for this sum, you must have this formula. Okay, you must know this formula, that is a plus b the whole cube, that is a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square, and a minus b the whole cube will be a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Okay, now expand this. Okay, x plus 2 the whole square by using this formula, that is a plus b the whole cube. So it will be x cube plus 2 cube I had written 8 over here directly, plus 3a square b, that means 3a square is your x square and b is your 2, plus 3ab square, that means 3 into a is x, so write x, and b square, b is 2, so b square will be 2 square, which is equals to, see this is 2 into x square, so you must multiply 2x with x square, and this is minus 2x, so 2x cube minus 2x. Okay, solve this equation, that is x cube will be x cube plus 8 will be 8, 3 into 2 that is 6 and x square plus 6x square, 3 into 4, okay, 2 square will be 4, so that will be 12x, which is equals to 2x cube minus 2x. Now x cube minus 2x cube, see I am bringing the terms to left hand side. Okay, so here it is plus, so it will be minus x cube minus 2x cube plus 6x square as it is, plus 12x, bring the next terms to this side, that will be plus 2x plus 8, which is equals to 0. Okay, now x cube minus 2x cube, these two terms, that will be minus x cube because we are having minus 2 and greater number sign. So that is minus x cube plus 6x square plus 12x plus 2x. It will be 14x plus 8, which is equals to 0. Here the highest degree is 3. See here, the highest degree of variable x is 3. So it is also not a quadratic equation. But for the quadratic equation, we want the highest degree as 2 only. Here the degree is 3. So it is also not a quadratic equation. Okay. Now question number 2. Starting with question number 2. See the question number 2. Represent the following situations in the form of quadratic equation. You have to represent the following situations in your textbook in the form of quadratic equation. You don't have to solve the equation. You just only have to make that equations. Okay. Your first situation is the area of a rectangular plot is 528 meters square. Okay. The area of a rectangular plot which is given to you, that is 528 meters square. The length of the plot in meter is 1 more twice the breadth. Now what they are saying is length of the plot. What is the length of the plot? That is 1 more. That means plus 1 more twice than the breadth. That means your breadth will be twice of it. Okay. So let the breadth of a rectangle be x. Okay. What we are doing, length is twice the breadth and that is plus 1 more. So we are supposing breadth first. Okay. So your breadth will be x meter. Okay. Let breadth of rectangle be x meter. Then let length of the rectangle be 2x plus 1 because it is twice. See, whenever it is twice, we are doing twice of breadth. Okay. So twice means multiplication. So 2x and they are writing is 1 more. 1 more means plus 1. Okay. More it is. So it is plus 1. If it is less, so I am doing your minus 1. But it is more. So that is plus 1. Now, you must know the area of the rectangle because we are having a sum related to rectangle. So we will use area of rectangle. So here we know that area of rectangle is what? Length multiplied by breadth. Okay. So see, write down the area of rectangle. What is area of rectangle? Length multiplied by breadth. We are having the values, that is 528, which is equals to length is like the length, that is 2x plus 1 and breadth is x. Okay. Length multiplied by breadth. I had done breadth multiplied by length. Whatever it is. Okay. It will be right. Now 528. See, now you have to do multiplication over here. X into 2x and x into 1. That is 2x square plus x. So therefore 2x square plus x minus 528, which is equals to 0. Now since you are getting variable x and the highest degree of variable x is 2 over here, this is the required quadratic equation. This is your required quadratic equation. Okay. Now I am doing the second one. The product of two consecutive positive integers is 306. See, now what is a consecutive positive integer? Consecutive means one after another. Okay. If you are having 1, then your immediate next number will be 2 over here, and after 2 your immediate next number will be 3. After 3 your immediate next will be 4. This way you are having the terms. Okay. That means the two consecutive positive integer will be x and x plus 1 for you because you are not having any consecutive integers over here. So we must suppose that integers, and I am supposing the first integer as x. So your second will be x plus 1, immediate next of it. Okay. That will be x plus 1. Now the product you are having. Product means multiplication always. Okay. So this two numbers when multiplied, they are giving you 306 as your product. So x into x plus 1, which is equals to 306. Now multiply both these numbers. So x into x, it will be x square. X into 1, it will be x. And bring this 306 to left hand side. That will be minus 306, which is equals to 0. So this is your required quadratic equation. Now third, Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. Now one boy is there, Rohan, and his mother is 26 years older than him. The product of their ages in years, 3 years from now will be 360. Okay. The product of their ages means the multiplication of their ages 3 years from now means after 3 years will be 360. We would like to find the Rohan's present age. Okay. We have to find the present age of Rohan. Now you want to find the present age of Rohan. So whatever you want to find, suppose that thing first. So let the age of Rohan be x years. Okay. The age of Rohan be x years because we want to find the present age of Rohan. So I am supposing his age as x years. Therefore, the age of his mother will be x plus 26 years. Okay. Because his mother is 26 years older than him. So that will be whatever the age Rohan is having, that will be plus 26 in it. Okay. So mother's age is x plus 26 years. Now after 3 years, see, after 3 years the age will increase by plus 3 times. So the age of Rohan will be, Rohan's present age is x. So after 3 years, we are not knowing what is the value of x. So that will be x plus 3 years. And the age of his mother will be, see, mother is present, x plus 26 years. So after 3 years, it will be x plus 26 plus 3 years. So that will be x plus 29 years. Okay. Now what you are given in your question, that the product of their ages after 3 years is 360. So we are taking the product of their ages, that is of after 3 years. Okay. See now in your solution, that is after 3 years the age of Rohan's mother is x plus 29, and after 3 years the age of Rohan is x plus 3. So we will take the product of these two terms, that is x plus 3 into x plus 29, which is equals to 360. Now what we will do, we will multiply this with this with this, 3 with x and 3 with 29. Okay. So multiply these terms, x into x will be x square, x into 29, that will be 29x, 3 into x will be 3x, and 3 into 29 it will be 87, which is equals to 360. Okay, solve this equation, that will be x square 29x plus 3x. This two combination will be 32x, and 87, bring this 360 to left hand side, it will be minus 360. So 87 minus 360, which is equals to 0. Now x square plus 32x minus 273, which is equals to 0. We are having x as a variable and 2 is the highest power of it. Therefore, this is the required quadratic equation. You are having this equation as your required equation. Now question number 4. A train travels a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. A train is there and it is traveling a distance of 480 km with a uniform speed. Means the speed is constant over there. It is not changing. Okay, if the speed had been 8 km per hour less, now what they are doing, they are reducing the speed, that is 8 km per hour less, then it would have taken 3 hours more. Since we are decreasing the speed, so the time will increase, it will be 3 hours more to cover the same distance. Now we need to find the speed of the train. You have to find the speed of the train. See, you don't have to find the speed of the train. This is a further question. You just have to make the equation and leave that equation as it is. Okay, so let the speed of the train, we want to find the speed of the train, whatever the thing we want to find, we will suppose that. So let the speed of the train be x km per hour. See why I am writing kilometer per hour, because that is the SI unit of speed. Okay, speed is equals to distance upon time. Distance is measured in kilometer and time is measured in seconds. But here we are taking standard, that is r. Okay, kilometer, x kilometer per hour. So this is the SI unit of speed, kilometer per hour. Now see, distance is 480 km. Okay, you are given the distance, you are provided the distance in your question, that is 480 km. Time taken. Now how you will find time taken? See, this is the formula to find out speed. Okay, speed is equals to distance upon time. You know this. Now when you want to find time, make time as a subject. So time will be equals to distance upon speed. Distance we are having, whatever the distance it is, that is 480, and speed we are having, that is x. Okay, so your time taken will be 480 by x hours. Okay. Now the speed had been reduced to 8 km per hour. Now the speed had been reduced, so therefore it will be x minus 8 km. Whatever the speed is there, we had reduced the speed by 8 km. So we must have to minus this. Okay, so that is x minus 8 km per hour. Now your time taken will also change. Okay, so time taken will be 480 upon x minus 8 hour for this reduced speed. Okay, now what they had given to you, yes, 3 hours less. The time that train will take is 3 hours more to cover the same distance. Okay, so the distance time is, first time for speed x will be 480 upon x, and minus 480 upon x minus 8, that will be 3, because the train is taking 3 hours more. So we have to subtract the difference and write 3 over here, that is the total. Okay, now see, 480 is common from this two, and here it will be 480 I am taking common. So it will, what will left over here, that is 1 by x minus, so minus over here, 480 is common, so it will be 1 upon x minus 8 and 3 as it is, that is 3. Now next, 480 into, now take LCM, so that will be x minus 8 minus x upon x into x minus 8, which is equals to 3. Plus x minus x will get cancelled. 480 into minus 8 upon, this will get in multiplication. So it will be x into x, it will be x square minus 8x, which is equals to 3. Okay, now multiply this. 480 into minus 8, it will be minus 3840, which is equals to, take LCM here, so it will be 3x square minus 8x. Okay, when you will solve this, that is minus 3840, which is equals to 3 into x square will be 3x square minus 3 into this will be minus 24x. 3x square minus 24x plus 3840, which is equals to 0. Now this is your equation. Take 3 common from it. Then it will be x square minus 8x plus 1280, which is equals to 0. Take 3 to this side, that will be 0. So your equation, final equation will be x square minus 8x plus 1280, which is equals to 0. So this is a variable and the highest degree of the variable is 2. So this is your required quadratic equation. We are finished with exercise 4.1 over here. Now we will start next topic in our next video.